Should you tease the roots of a plant before putting it in the ground? Well, it depends on the condition of the root ball and whether or not it's root bound. Let me show you. This is a correa. It's a white flowering form, beautiful small woody shrub. Now, if I look at it and give it a bit of a squeeze, you can feel there's plenty of room in that pot. If I look underneath, there's no roots poking through. That's a good sign. And if I gently tip it out, like I would do before planting, you can see that the roots are beautifully formed. They're not root bound at all, so there's no need to tease this before planting it. Teasing it can, in fact, set the plant back a little bit. It'll disturb it. So if you don't have to, don't do it. That one's just fine. Now let's look at this one. This is a feijoa, a fruiting plant, obviously. Now, if I have a feel around the base, that pot's feeling pretty full. If we check out the bottom holes, you can see there that roots are poking out. So there's a fair chance that this one is going to be root bound. Let's take a look. Okay. Have a look at that. You can see that the roots have pretty much formed the same shape as the bottom of the pot. And there's roots there that are beginning to wrap around. And that can lead to what's known as root girdling. And in extreme cases, the plant will remain containerised even after being planted, that is the root ball, and it can't get access to the water and nutrients that it needs, and eventually it will die. And when we're talking larger trees, they can literally blow over because it won't have the roots to stabilise it in the ground. So this one definitely needs a tease. And the way to do that is just to gently tickle it out around the edge. You don't want to have to tear it apart if you don't have to. What you want is for the new roots as they grow not to be locked into this spiral, just to go out into what will be the surrounding soil once it's planted. And then I'll do the same around the top of the pot. Just a little tease like that to make sure none of the roots are wrapping around. And because this one's quite root bound, though it could be worse, is I'm just going to have a look and make sure there's no roots that are completely wrapped in. You can see just breaking it like that means that as the new roots grow, they'll grow outward. Now this one's had a pretty decent tease, so it's important that when it gets planted, which it should be done straight away, you give it a really good water to help it settle in. And also, when a plant like this, it's quite large for its pot, give it a bit of a prune just to reduce the workload on the plant as it's settling back into its new home. Okay, that's done. Ready for planting, and I'm confident it'll grow into a healthy specimen provided it's looked after properly until it re-establishes. Now, this one, also ready to plant. What's the take-home? Tease if you need to, but look after them once that's done. Don't tease if you don't, and there'll be less stress on the plant. Remember, always check before planting.